Is it really time to celebrate? Let's talk about it in.
3, 2, 1.
Is it for anybody a surprise the way Tsai has answered to Kevin Durant? Let me backtrack a little bit and show you what was the answer on Twitter of Tsai. If you don't know Tsai, he is one of he's the vice chairman of Alibaba, and his fortune is worth over $8 billion. He's also the owner or the governor of the Brooklyn Nets, and he had this to say in his Twitter account. So if you see in his tweet, he is backing his front office. And the reason he does that is because no self-respecting billionaire is going to cave to the demands of other people. And to put this in perspective, for those who didn't pay attention to the NBA news, originally, Kevin Durant wanted the trade, and the Nets were, standing their ground. Then recently, Kevin Durant said that he wouldn't even go to training camp, and that was more of a threat. Now he comes up with this. Now Kevin Durant wants Sean Marks fired, the GM, and also Coach Steve Nash, who it was him and Kyrie that vouched for him against Kenny Atkins. Is the reason Kenny Atkins lost his job in the first place. So now they want Steve Nash out also. I mean, Kevin Durant. I don't know Kyrie. Kyrie's being pretty quiet about this right now. But before I can say how the Lakers can benefit or not from this, I gotta say this. It's not a good look for Kevin Durant. It's not a good look because we understood that he was really, really displeased with playing with Westbrook, and so his move to the Golden State Warriors, we understood. Now, this Nets team was the team he asked for, with the coach he asked for. And now what is the excuse? The Nets are putting the team he wants, and he still doesn't want it, and he's still demanding stuff that is beyond what anybody wants to give. So the governors of the other teams that he could go to are gonna wonder if he's gonna stay or he's gonna take the money and run to another team. And that's the big problem right now with the league in general. And the other problem is that now that the Utah Jazz received so much, way too much for Rudy Gobert, everything else have changed. Teams are demanding an exuberant amount of assets from other teams and halted conversations because now, as a prize, the teams are asking for a lot of assets, a little bit too much, and nobody wants to give them up. So as a result, we probably will see a lot of teams getting into just growing their new assets, their new talent, because we can see players like that hijacking franchises and not having a consequence in the future of the sport. And that's why I wanted to introduce all that to talk about how this affects the Lakers. The Nets are still kind of holding the cards, and this is the reason they can ask for the moon and the sky and everything else for Kevin Durant. And there's a handful of teams that I think would be ready to give them that. But being, if I am an owner or a governor of a team that would like to have him, the other side of the coin is, would I be spending all this money on him and then will he walk away like he did here? So I don't think the Lakers still have any leverage, except that the Nets they don't have the leverage that they had before. And now the Lakers are going to depend on if LeBron wants to sign, if LeBron wants to sign, it's good news. But if he doesn't, that would still give the Nets big leverage over the Lakers. And so I don't put much weight on the fact that the owner or the governor of the Nets, I mean, don't get me wrong, he should stand up for his front office and coach and, you know, the culture of the Nets and all that kind of stuff. But for the Lakers, that doesn't mean much. Still no one wants Russell Westbrook. They have to have this 3-team deal with the Jazz, and we all know that Danny Ainge, who is the GM now there, is not. He doesn't have any love lost for the Lakers, so he's probably gonna wanna not do good by the Lakers in any transaction. So I don't hold my breath just yet. We have to see what happens in the next week or two. Anyways, take care of yourself and each other. May God bless you, and go Lakers. Bye bye.